Hello, welcome to another fight predictions video. This is Adrien Broner versus Shawn. I should have done this prediction a couple of days ago as the fight was announced a while back, but I was pretty busy. So tonight, Adrien Broner versus Shawn, which will be a welterweight fight, but is also a catchweight of 144 pounds. Adrien Broner is a former freeweight world champion, former super featherweight, former super featherweight, lightweight, and former WBA welterweight champion. Shawn is the former IBF welterweight champion who recently lost his belt against Kell Brook and has also had one comeback fight, I think earlier this year. I'm not sure who the fighter was, but is now on the comeback trial. I think the reason behind this fight is quite strange for the contract side of it, as Adrien Broner has fought twice at welterweight, beating Paulie Malignaggi for the WBA welterweight title, then going against Marcus Maidana in late 2013, losing that belt. So he can make welterweight, but recently he has been campaigning in the light welterweight division. I think this is kind of a sort of not coward sort of move, but a weak move by Broner and his team, as Shawn is a good tough welterweight, but really solid. He's always been campaigning there. And I think he started his amateur career, Shawn, at light middleweight. I'm not entirely sure if that's correct, but I did hear a rumour about that. And there was a rumour going around that I saw that Shawn isn't allowed to rehydrate to less than 152 pounds, which in theory is basically a light middleweight, which the weight limit for that, of course, is 154 pounds. But I've heard recently today that Shawn is currently 153 pounds, which is obviously £1 over the contract limit. You probably will get a fine, and it is a bit frustrating because Shawn was a good fighter, and I've seen him fight a couple of times, and I just don't. It's really unprofessional to see a lot of fighters recently. A classic example, like tonight also, Andre Ward is fighting Paul Smith, and I think the catch weight for that was 172 pounds light heavyweight. I think Paul Smith came in at like 176 or something, like £6, £4 difference. It's really unprofessional, really poor to see well-seasoned athletes not at their correct catch weights or even in the correct shape. But back to the other two. Back to this fight. It's going to be a great fight because it's live tonight on Sky Sports, so I'll be able to watch it in the early hours of the morning. Adrien Broner is really quick. He's got good movement. Doesn't really use it effectively. Uses his upper body more than his lower body, which is a bit strange. And he's kind of does like the mini Mayweather, whereas Adrien Broner has lost and he doesn't have like the complete package as a fighter. And that's it. He's good attacking. He's got good speed, combinations. He knows how to finish obviously opponents. He does have knockout power, but when he's at welterweight, I did think he lost quite a lot of it because the snap and the real power that you would normally associate with Adrien Broner just it was missing. Like if you look at his win against Gavin Rees at lightweight, he struggled initially, but then gradually absolutely destroyed Rees with perfect crisp punches. Fast forward to the Paulie Malignaggi fight. I know Paulie Malignaggi is a weak but good technical fighter, and Broner couldn't hit him clean with hard shots. So he's now currently a light welterweight, and that's why I can see the catch weight coming in. I mean, I wouldn't have a problem with it if Adrien Broner was coming up from lightweight, and maybe he knew it was. The thing is, I can't really defend it because I don't think either make the weight or don't make the weight. Simple. Catch weights I think are quite poor because they can limit a fighter's strength, but it's happened so many times now you can't really do much about it. The prediction for the fight, I think Shawn will do well because he's got a good attacking style, good aggressive style. He's got power as well. I'm not sure. I mean, for defensively, how good he will be against the speed of Adrien Broner. But then again, if you reverse it, can Adrien Broner handle pressure? Simple answer at this minute is no, because if you look at the Marcus Maidana fight, Adrien Broner got knocked down twice and just got hit with a lot of punches throughout the whole fight, so he can't really handle pressure. But that was nearly 2 years ago, so who knows now? Adrien Broner might have learned from his mistakes in the past and set those straight. If Adrien Broner does win, I do think you'll elevate him back into sort of more like superstar sort of status, which he kind of is now. And as Danny Garcia is moving up to the welterweight division, his WBC belt was recently vacated as well. So I see Adrien Broner potentially collecting all of the major belts and becoming the undisputed light welterweight champion, if he does it correctly. Because Adrien Broner is a good boxer, when he puts his mind to it. If he's in the wrong mindset, he underperforms. A good example, of course, is the Maradona fight. If he stuck to his game plan properly and he was fully committed, then I think Adrien Broner would have beat Marcus Maidana. But that's a different story. If Shawn Porter wins, which he can win this fight if he's in the right frame of mind and good game plan, I think he will probably get a title shot. Maybe Keith Thurman's a good option. WBO welterweight title was currently up for grabs. I think Tim Bradley and Jesse Vargas are fighting for that soon, so that'll be an interesting fight. Who knows, that could be thrown in the mix. Kell Brook, obviously, of course, is the IBF welterweight champion. Potential rematch, I will watch that. I mean, I missed the first fight, but I have seen multiple clips of that fight. Possible rematch could be in the cards. So there is a lot at stake for these two fighters, and I have had a few experts talking about if either of these fighters lose tonight, it could see the end of the world title scene. I don't necessarily agree with that because they're both American, and I do think in America, if you do lose, you can get another world title shot quite fast if you're a big name and if you've got a good fan base. Classic example, as I said, Paul Smith is fighting Andre Ward tonight. I think for the WBA super middleweight title. Previously, Paul Smith fought Arthur Abraham twice for the WBO middleweight belt, so I do think it's kind of a bit hit and miss, and I don't really understand how a fighter can lose twice but still get another world title shot. But strange things are happening in boxing. But it will be a great fight, and I just want to so if it was going to be the prediction, I would go for Adrien Broner at his current point because of speed. Maybe the combination is a big factor as well. For toughness, I probably would go for Shawn Porter, but then again, Adrien Broner's been knocked down by Marcus Maidana and got up, so he has got a good heart. But I do think Adrien Broner has probably been a bit more active recently. But then again, it could be up in the air. I wouldn't be surprised if Shawn Porter won or Adrien Broner won. A knockout could happen. I could see the decision of either opponents, but I'm looking forward to the fight, and I do think Adrien Broner will win, but I think it will be a close, tight fight. But let me know in the comments down below what you think, and give it a like and comment as always, and subscribe if you're new. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you in the next video.